Attention! Attention! And now we welcome to the grand trivia stage our great leader, our grand Aquarium Emperor, the Triviamaster of this age, the past age, the upcoming age, and ages unknown. Please welcome Grand Triviamaster Fluval. Oh, that was a bad noise. Sorry, Master. Let's try again. Fluval. Oh, that's not so. We must find the noise to pay tribute to all 5 dimensions you hold in your control. Yes, the fake trumpet for Fluval.
Hello and welcome to Grand Trivia, the only trivia show in any dimension where the points do matter and losing will cost you everything. And thank you for that Wilhelm scream.
They just lost everything.
They just lost everything. Thank you for that Wilhelm scream. Wizworld Live.
Welcome, Wizworld. Welcome.
Tonight's episode of Trivia.
Ooh.
Thank you for that whip.
Cracking the
1B
whip.
DDR. Cracking the whip indie style.
Indie style. Love that.
You gotta love.
You know, we named the dog after that whip.
We named the dog after the whip.
It's a whippet. We named it after the whip. Ah! Yes, they love it. The audience loves me.
The audience loves it.
Yes.
Oh, look at that sound alert flying around the screen as
like
it makes
Bob
it into the
Hubel
bid.
should be here.
The box.
Family love that.
Yeah, because he has the sex whip.
Oh.
It's a sex whip that's recurred frequently on Friendzone.
Okay.
Lucas Museum docent Rob Hubel has the sex whip. There's even a sex whip emoji on the Friendzone channel.
Wonderful. Famously.
Yeah, famously has the sex whip.
I love that. I like famous things a lot.
I do too. And also, if you want to be famous, you can go to crowd.live and enter a very special code of E5BTH to enter our game of trivia, or you can follow this link just like Buddy Steve and Indiana Bones.
Oh,
your mom.
Love that. Indiana Bones.
Your mom.
Your mom. Love
It's
that.
Indiana Bones, your mom, as one player.
Even better. I love the hatred. I love the malice. I love being tricked into an insult.
Gotta love it. You gotta
Beautiful.
love being tricked into an insult, just like Henry Jones,
Stunning.
Jr. And single walk run from a giant boulder.
Haha.
Yes, that's right. Missy just got done with All-Star Band trivia, and now we have even more
trivia.
Like when Hello Wiz Deanna Jones or
Wiz Deanna Jones.
Plausible Deniability says, I sure don't know much about Indiana Jones.
You might know more than you think. Oh.
We've seeded the answers to at least one of the questions throughout this episode so far and throughout our appearance on Missed Calls. So if you
Fluval just thinks so far
eagle-eared
ahead.
listeners will have known.
You see, Fluval's just everywhere.
Hello, Eric Germ.
Hello.
And so we'll give you some more time to join our game of trivia by going to crowd.live and entering the code or using this handy-dandy QR code, just like Okali Kawama.
Oh, Kali.
Potatoes.
Oh, Kali Ma.
Boil 'em,
Love
mash 'em,
that.
stick 'em in a stew.
Okali Kawama.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right.
Kali Ma.
Kali
Kali
Ma.
Ma. Kali Ma.
Yeah.
Kali Ma.
And
Kali
single
Ma.
walk run missed the first hour plus of missed calls, so suffered.
Suffered.
Hang on to your
Love the
taters,
suffering.
says plausible deniability.
Right? You can just Kali Ma a potato, boil it, mash it, stick it in a lava
And you know,
pit.
you better believe there's no time for love in this trivia.
Indiana's son is Mutt Williams. He too is named after a dog.
Yeah, and now let's not go through too deep into that, because that may be a trivia question. And yeah, you can screenshot a QR and then hold your finger over the QR, and it'll take you to The Thing, the famed John Carpenter movie.
Wow, you have not been to enough restaurants if you just learned that.
Hello, what if COD was two of us makes what if COD was one of us look like what if COD was three of us?
Knew it would bite you, but not The Thing.
Yes, The Thing, famously haunting the Planet Scum community Discord server.
Famously.
Well, we've given you plenty of time to join, and don't worry, you can still join once our game is going, and we've got 10 questions, so...
We have 10 wonderful questions
no
that
shortage.
do belong in museums.
Yes.
Hello,
the young CBC Chronicles.
Don't bring along any snakes, as
There's
represented by the combination of a worm and a lizard in Beanie Baby form.
Yeah, there's like 8
We're
things
good,
right now.
because we hate snakes.
Yeah, but we don't hate our trivia, so why don't we
There's
get
like
it
8
underway?
things.
According to the poster for Temple of Doom, if adventure has a name, it must be... Type in.
Oh, wow!
What
It will be displayed... Wow!
Yeah, type in what the name of adventure must be.
Type in what the name of adventure must be. Snick, get out of here! Eric Germ, I knew that if anyone was going to, like, sneak in a snick
It was very clearly you.
it would be you. I hate you, and I am going to cosmically ban you.
I'm freeing
That
up...
means you can still type and interact, but cosmically you're banned.
I'm freeing up some space so you can join our game and suffer if you were locked out and suffering before.
Damn it, my poster's put away. Blue Ferrigno. We know him. He's great. He's better than Green Ferrigno, for sure. Why did it have to be Eric's? I hate Eric's.
Okay, there should be room to join now.
There's a written... Yeah, now there's a write-in. You have to write in.
Yeah, it's been a while since we did a write-in.
It's the worst part of the SAT, the essay portion. I was not prepared for essay questions. Well, that was your bad, Apollo. I mean suffer
it was very
for your lack
predictable that we would do
of
this.
thinking. Blue Ferrigno Grr.
Blue Ferrigno Grr.
Grr. Grr. That was
Good.
really great.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for
The
joining
Argyle.
us, the Argyle.
Yeah, so we freed up room. You can join
What
our game of
FLG?
trivia, but for now, let's see.
Thank you for your suffering.
what everyone
It is
picked.
so delicious.
4 of you said Indiana Jones.
Yes.
3 of you said Indiana.
George Lucas, Hail
Yeah,
Fluval.
George Lucas, Hail Fluval, Fluval Hearts Farts, and your mom. Now
Your
let's
mom
see
is the name
what's
of an adventure? Wow.
correct. Okay, so we merged Indiana and Indiana Jones because the answer is
Okay.
Indiana Jones. So if you said
Oh,
Indiana,
the
you got it right.
suffering.
If you said George Lucas, Hail Fluval is also right.
Unfair.
If you said George Lucas, Fluval Hearts Farts, or your mom, you're wrong. If you said any of the other ones, you got it right.
You got it right.
So then why don't we go to a little thing
Yeah.
I like to call the leaderboard, where Okali Kuwama is in first to a single walk run from a giant boulder, tied for second with the young CBC Chronicles. Henry Jones Jr., tied with What If COD Was One of Us 2 makes What If COD Was One of One look like, yeah. Tied for fourth with Belongs in a Museum. And Wiz Deanna, Buddy Steve, Potatoes Jones, Indiana Bones Your Mom, Missy, Bitch Williams, and Harrison Toyota round out our game of players.
I love that.
I love it too, just like I love question 2. In universe, which of these Indiana Jones movies is the first chronologically?
Oh, okay.
Raiders of the Lost Ark, Temple of Doom, The Last Crusade, or Kingdom of the Crystal Skull?
Well, you see, Kingdom of the Crystal Skull is the only one that deals with interdimensionality, and interdimensional travel is outside of space and time, mama. So it sort of buggers up the whole, ooh, Fluval, you're being real tricksy.
Fluval.
Yes, there is more room. This is ish. There should still be room.
Yes. Drawing a blank for a joke name this
The movie
week.
as a whole. Not little individual scenes.
Okay.
The movie as a whole. This isn't a trick question. Because Last Crusade, of course, does have the scene at the beginning where Indiana Jones is on a train. But that is not what we're looking for.
So what you're saying is that it isn't The Last Crusade.
They already answered, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
3 of you said Raiders,
could
8 of
raid
you said
my
Temple of
lost
Doom,
ark.
and the Temple of Doom is the correct answer. While Raiders was released first, it's the second movie chronologically. Of course, Young Indiana Jones Chronicles takes place before all of these because it features young Indiana Jones, not middle-aged Indiana Jones.
Who could raid my lost ark?
Who could raid Pug's lost ark any day.
Ooh, Crowdpurse says no more room.
Really? Okay, well, it is lying to you.
That's what I have to say about that. Player limit reached.
Okay, try again.
Fools. It's good. Suffer because you are trying to get in.
We have eliminated all the remnants of past players, so it should all be people in now.
Give me a last
Thank you for that
crusade.
whip sound, Fooloof.
Oh, I like how it punctuated. Give me that last crusade.
Wizdiana in first, Okali Kurama in second, a Wilhelm Scream from Plausible Deniability as in third place. In our game, of course, is Single Walk Run from a Giant Boulder, the Young CBC Chronicles in fourth, Henry Jones Jr. In fifth, Potatoes Jones in sixth, Ish Deanna Jones in seventh, Missy Bitch Williams in eighth, Harrison Toyota in ninth, Indiana Bones, Your Mom, in 10th. What if COD was 2 of us? Makes What if COD was 1 of us look like What if COD was 3 of us. Belongs in a museum, tied for 11th with COD and Buddy Steve bringing up the rear in 13th place. And as you can see, negative points are on.
You can desecrate my Temple of Doom. Oh.
Oh.
Suffering! Extra weird that it still puts me on the leaderboard, even though it's not allowing you to play!
Oh.
That's some high-class suffering.
I assume you're Potatoes Jones, so I can kick you out.
And put you back in?
No, you might be able to rejoin if I kick you out.
Oh, okay.
So then you can suffer some more.
That's what it did to CBC last week.
Good.
Good. CBC. There is no solution. It's just passing the suffering along. It's like the It Follows virus. It follows a new person and they just aren't allowed to play. Is that true?
Seems like it, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
What's suffering, Crowdpur?
What suffering?
What's suffering?
Let's just move on to question 3 and see if that suffering continues. Which Indiana Jones movie is credited with helping lead to the creation of the PG-13 rating? Is that Raiders, Temple of Doom, The Last Crusade, or Kingdom of the Crystal Skull?
And was that theremin a hint? Ooh.
That theremin was from Wizworld Live.
Thank you so much, Wiz. Was it a hint or was it a misdirection? This and Gremlins, apparently.
Yeah.
Okay. We forget which one it is. Suffering. Delicious.
Thank you for that whip
Precise.
crack, Adam Fink 83.
Precisely.
Okay, it looks like some new people have joined our game.
Welcome.
So there is room now, but you can be the King Dom of Pug's Crystal Skull.
Yes.
Well, the answers are in.
Kingdom of
4 of
my
you went with Raiders.
Skull.
7 said Temple of Doom. The correct answer is Temple of Doom.
I like how we've got to vote for this one being the best movie pun. How do other people think? You can be the kingdom of my crystal skull.
And so Temple of Doom was rated PG, and there was controversy over the violence. And after the
there is a lot of
controversy,
violence.
after it flared up, Spielberg, aka George's buddy Steve, wrote MPAA President Jack Valenti and suggested adding a new rating between PG and R that was either PG-13, PG-14, PG-2, or R-13.
R13.
And of course, they just went with R for restricted.
R.
You know what's not restricted?
What?
That's our leaderboard. Where
Oh.
Wizdiana Jones, Wizdiana is in first place. Henry Jones Jr. in second. Single Rock Run from a Giant Boulder in third.
Yeah, R already existed.
You passed the test,
PG-13
Missy.
Came in.
Missy, you passed the test.
Missy passed the test.
Yeah, and so you know what I'm gonna do?
What?
Look at Missy's points.
I
They just
don't-
went up. I can manually
Oh, what?
give people points.
What? You can just award people points?
Yeah, you can just award points.
Oh my god! What the fuck? They're like a teacher who just like wants to give their student a good grade. I love this. Fluval's a real Drew Carey now. The points don't matter, bitches.
I noticed it won't let me set an explosion as your points.
Oh.
It has to be a whole number.
An energy.
The explosion energy. Oh. This planet was destroyed by... Stop bringing those up. You're covering up the thing.
Sorry. Opala Koala did it. Good
job. The
job.
planet was destroyed by Opala Koala.
I'm sorry. I introduced a very high level of chaos there.
You just need to, when you see that, let people see what they did.
Can we have extra negative points?
Oh, sure.
I love this. Feeling pretty gay. You have
-7 points now.
Yes! Fluval is the master of all. Suffering. Such suffering. Susshorn!
But now let's go to question 4. Before he was named Indiana Jones, the character was named Indiana Johnson, Indiana Miller, Indiana Smith, or Indiana Williams. Which is the name that George Lucas pitched?
Ooh, okay. Indiana Johnson, Indiana Miller, Indiana Smith, Indiana Williams. I'm gonna guess Williams because we know that he likes naming things after himself and others, and I could see him wanting to name it after John Williams. You know?
The Doug Jones.
Dog Jones. Wizworld thinks they messed up. Wonderful suffering. Love that.
Yes.
Love that.
Do you know this one, Intern Recollection?
I have literally no idea,
Okay,
but I do think it's Williams.
One of you said Intern Johnson. None of you said Intern Miller. 2 of you said...
Intern Johnson or Intern Miller.
2 of you said Intern Smith. And 6 of you said Intern Williams. Did Intern Charlene here lead you astray? Yes, the correct answer was Indiana Smith.
Oh, I really did lead you all astray. Ah, you fools! You fools! Terrible.
George Lucas gave
Terrible.
the character...
I had no idea.
George Lucas gave the character the name while developing Raiders of the Lost Ark.
It was the one syllable.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah. However, Spielberg pointed out that the name of Indiana Smith was too close to the movie Nevada Smith.
Interns know nothing!
But again, Kaz didn't point it out, George. There's a movie called Nevada Smith. So...
Wow.
Don't name your character State Smith. Because that's just a little too close for comfort. But now let's go to our leaderboard. Where Henry Jones Jr. is in first place. Wizdiana falling to second. Single walk run for Giant Boulder also down in third place now. And Lucas also named Indiana Jones. After they said, let's not use Indiana Smith, he said, how about Indiana Jones? And then Adventurer.
What was it that he said?
What about Indiana Jones?
Oh, okay. Thank you
What about Indiana? Wait. Wait 1 sec.
I don't know if I got it. Oh, good. Oh.
Nope, wrong one.
I think some wires are getting crossed. Oh, okay. There we go. There we go.
What about Indiana Jones?
What about Indiana Jones?
What if we called him Indiana Jones?
What if?
What if we went with Indiana Jones after my dog, Indiana?
Yeah. This watermelon sucks. Good. Suffer for consuming matter.
That's what you deserve, as is, of course, question number 5. Which CBS actor was going to be Indiana Jones before CBS barred him from taking the role? This question was written before the George Lucas Talk Show's stream, but this answer was mentioned on the most recent episode of the George Lucas Talk Show. So if you're a Georgie Porgy who watched it, you might have a little bit of a leg up on those who haven't seen it.
I'm glad that
suffer.
crowd purr is still bullying you.
Yeah.
Potatoes. Love that.
Good.
Did your friend Steve have a crush on E.T.? There was a sexy promo photo of them. Oh yeah, it does happen to the best and worst of you.
Yes.
We cause suffering to all, you know? Irrespective of your human ideas of morality.
Oh yeah, we make
Goodness and badness. Gross. Ew.
We'll inflict suffering on the wicked and the just, much as the sun shines on the wicked and the just.
Yes. Much as.
Much as. Well, let's see what you picked. None of you thought it was Dirk Benedict from the A-Team. None of you. 2 of you said Don Johnson from Miami Vice. 9 of you said Tom Selleck. Oh, and one more thing. None of you thought it was Peter Falk.
Oh, and one more thing. Oh, is that Columbo?
Yeah.
Peter Falk?
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought he was Tony Shalhoub.
No.
Even though I know Tony Shalhoub was Monk.
I mean, that's probably why you thought it was Columbo. Or Shalhoub. They got similar vibes.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I know Columbo's a bit more rumpled. But I can see Monk going, like, very neatly going, oh, one more thing.
One more
And then
thing.
relaying it out. Because it's a jungle out there, but let's see who got it right. It was Tom Selleck,
Tom.
Magnum P.I. himself.
That it was. Wonderful. We get the 3 charms
Yes.
for him. And
Thank
the
you
whip.
for the whip noise.
Excellent.
Foolaloof. It was, yeah, according to Mental Floss, it was Tom Selleck. The Tiffany Network said he couldn't appear in the movie while starring in Magnum P.I. When he
Love
dropped
that,
out,
thank you.
Spielberg suggested casting Harrison Ford as a last-minute replacement. And Lucas was hesitant.
I got family.
You do got family.
Yes. Penance for Fluval. Tom's Selleck. Love that. Love that.
I was hesitant because I'd already worked with Harrison. And so I thought, you know, he's already Han. Can he really do another movie? But then they won me over, and Harrison Ford got the role 2 weeks before principal photography started. Yeah, I think it's pretty funny. That, like, you know, it was just, well, I'm glad I got one over. I'm glad I came around eventually. Yeah, and Pierce Brosnan initially missed out on being Bond because of Remington Steele. But luckily, both Harrison Ford and Pierce Brosnan eventually got their iconic roles.
They did. They should have cast Fluval. I don't know that Fluval is really looking to get involved with a project that isn't promising kind of return on investment.
That would have been a real charisma explosion.
Right.
Because I got that Riz, baby.
He's got that Riz. And Indiana Jones, wonderful, lovely. It's sort of a second level franchise, you know? And we really think of Fluval more as like a first level performer.
I mean, that's why I was in Obi-Wan
main
Kenobi,
talent.
as we shared on the
Precisely.
Dying Network Twitter.
No tickets.
Yeah,
To Remington
I
Steele.
think the first level goes Star Wars, of course. The second
all
level
them flips.
goes
Look at all those Star Wars. I
Indiana
know, right?
Jones.
It's crazy.
and then the third level goes Willow.
So rizzed.
Oh, I got the Riz.
Rizzed.
I got the Riz
to
out the wazoo.
jizzed. Riz the Liz. Look at this lizard.
Look at that lizard. I mean,
Lizzed, rizzed. Bizzed. The hat. It's like a business hat.
yeah, it's like a business hat. It's a cool fedora. Much like Indiana Jones has.
Kizzed. Like kissed. Mwah.
And like Kismet.
And like kismet.
But you know, before we get back to the leaderboard, I
Is
am the
Fluval
new
the new
Riz
Riz?
God.
Yes.
I am the new Riz God.
Yes, that is true.
Yeah, no, I'm the new Riz God,
Yes.
so you better look out.
You better look out.
You better look out, Olivia Dunn.
You better look out, Olivia.
But anyway, here's our halftime show featuring
Oh, good.
Indiana
I hate
Jones
snakes.
himself.
I
Good.
hate those.
Yes, they're watching it on a date.
While you're up, would you get me a soft drink?
I love that they called it a soft drink, too. Oh, look who's behind her.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Harrison.
Save that lady.
Saved her life, Harrison.
Save her life from all those booby traps her
She's
crazy
gonna
husband
suffer.
had put in her house. Snakes, I hate
No.
those.
By the way, they're using this footage as a Diet Coke commercial, but it was actually an ingenious thing we laid in our house.
Yes.
There's to suffer.
Yes. It was called Snakes in a House.
Yeah, snakes in a house.
We were trying to get some of that.
Samuel L.
fame
Jackson
that
was going to
Samuel
star
L.
originally, yeah.
Yeah.
Discover real cola taste with just 1 calorie. Diet Coke.
Oh, snakes.
I like it as it looks a little poltergeisty too.
Yeah.
So another Steven Spielberg reference.
I like how it implies that like Indiana Jones could have helped with that situation.
Yeah. I mean, he could have. Indiana Jones could have solved poltergeist right away.
Snakes and serpents love that refreshing soft cola flavor. Toilet snakes. Is booty? No, I think only tits.
I like that Indiana Jones got trapped in that room.
Yeah. He's dead now.
Yeah, he never got out. Although I guess he did. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Discover the 1 calorie real cola taste.
But she sits back down with her shitty
Yeah,
boyfriend.
with her shitty Kirk Cameron looking boyfriend.
You could have fucked Harrison Ford.
But also, I like this part. I like when she gets back, her partner goes, "Oh, Indiana."
Oh, Indiana.
Discover the 1
Oh no,
calorie.
because that Indiana Jones.
Wow, that Indy. We should have gotten a web.
It says
Should have had
I
a
don't
web.
have one.
That's true. Who says? Who says that Fluval doesn't have a web? Sucking Indy off for a soft drink. White? Does he come soft drink?
No, that's
He
a
probably
hard,
would.
That's a hard drink.
Ha!
As we go to the leaderboard. Of course, fornication is disgusting and a lowly third-dimensional habit
True.
that I, as a superior being, don't need to engage in and find beneath me. But in first place, it's Henry Jones, Jr. In second, it's Single Walk Run from a Giant Rock.
It would have been really
In third,
fun.
it's What If COD was 2 of us makes What If COD was 1 of us. It's like, what if COD was 3 of us? That is the best Jones soda flavor, according to Apollo Koala. But is question 6 the best question? Let's find out.
Embarrassing decline. I love that suffering.
Yes, which of these is not the name of a real video game starring Indiana Jones? Indiana Jones and his desktop adventures. Indiana Jones and the Lost Puzzles. Indiana Jones the game, or Indiana Jones, or Instruments of Chaos starring Indiana
Ooh,
Jones.
Young Indy.
3 of these are real video games that star Indiana Jones. 1 of them we made up. Which did we make up?
You have to pick. Such suffering.
Good, suffer, Missy.
Suffer for our amusement.
Yeah, suffer for our amusement.
Much like, I really do like this scene. I like that it happened because Indy had diarrhea and he wanted to go take a shit.
No, that's a different scene.
No?
The scene that happened because Harrison Ford had diarrhea was where he shoots the guy with the sword.
Oh, I thought it was the one where the helicopter eats the guy.
No, not the one with the helicopter eats a Nazi.
I like the one where the helicopter
Yeah.
eats the
It's
Nazi.
a better scene.
If you were a helicopter, what kind of fascists would you eat, Fluval?
I wouldn't eat them, but because I don't eat
That's true.
anything. But I'd chop them up using
But you'd
them.
be a
I'd chop them any kind of
helicopter,
fascist
yeah.
with a propeller, yeah. But say, let's see. Let's go through the answers, the games, to find out the answers. So
Oh,
Indiana Jones and his
okay.
desktop adventures was real. It was the first
Wonderful.
in LucasArts' Desktop Adventures
Oh.
series and would be followed by Yoda stories. So you're a little Fisher-Price look at Indiana Jones,
Oh, wonderful.
and you just walk around.
Ooh, young Indy could use Instruments of Chaos on me any day. Ow.
And yeah, you have a Luger.
Hell
And
yeah.
so another game that's real is by THQ Wireless and Universomo.
Ooh, Somo.
It's Indiana Jones and the Lost Puzzles, which is a mobile game where players chain together colored tiles on the floor to navigate ruins.
And they had an AI come up with the title.
Yeah. And it seems like this also got DMCA shut down.
Damn it! No! You all thought this wasn't real! You all thought it wasn't real. Funko Pop Indie before Funko Pops were a thing. Yes, we can also... I mean, he made so many other toys. You're suffering!
And of course, the
It's
final
delicious.
game that is real is... And this is Instruments of Chaos, starring young Indiana Jones.
Instruments of Chaos!
Which is a Sega game.
Young Indy could use Instruments of Chaos on Peerless Book any day! Instruments of Chaos. Instruments.
Which means Missy will be so mad because the one we made up is Indiana Jones the game.
Whoa, can we get that soundtrack? Because it is fucking fire.
I like that Indy's doing a Carmen Sandiego pose here too.
The boring one was the right one! Trixie! I swear to God, Fluval, I want this to be the background of our show. Can that be the case? Doesn't this get you fucking pumped? Are you all fired up?
Which means one of you got it wrong.
Missed the knot in the question.
Two of you got it right. Only 2 players got it right.
Wow.
What if Cod was one of us, or what if Cod was 2 of us, is now in second place, with Buddy Steve in third. A lot of other people got it wrong. So there
Ha!
was some chaos there in our leaderboard. But you know,
Chaos.
that doesn't necessarily mean it'll continue, but let's see if we will as we go to question 7. Which of these is a real Indiana Jones novel? Indiana Jones and the Dinosaur Eggs, Indiana Jones and the Hollow Earth, Indiana Jones and the Philosopher's Stone, or Indiana Jones and the Unicorn's Legacy? Pick the real Indiana Jones novel in this list.
Young Indy versus young Hercules. Indiana doesn't grow up to kill his whole family twice.
No, I mean, unless something happens in Dial of Destiny you don't know about.
I'm so sorry. The interns are very patriotic on the ship right now.
Yeah.
And are setting off mini explosions
There's
to
lots of
celebrate
explosions dotting the sky today.
the larger explosions.
They're just really excited for a planet destroy.
Reading is so pre-pandemic.
Anyway, let's see. One of you said
You 360 no-scoped this answer.
one of you said Indiana Jones and the Dinosaur Eggs. 6 of you said and the Hollow
What's
Earth.
in there?
None of you thought it was the Philosopher's Stone.
Was the last question, what's the last question which is not a game? Yes, the last question is which one is not a
Yes.
game. And this one, which one is a book?
Yes, this
One
is...
be leaving it blank, but Fluval could still take away points if Fluval wanted to make you suffer.
Oh yeah, it turns out, now that I know that happens, I could just... I
This
could-
has to be multi-select. Ha! You misheard, Fluval!
Yeah.
Ha!
That's-
Suffer.
That's why you gotta read the question as written. Unless it's wrong, then you gotta listen to it. It was right in this case, though.
Indiana Jones and the Hollow Earth. Most of you want to know. Hashtag, what's in there? What's in there? What's doing? What's in there? What's in
What's
that
in that
thing?
Hollow
Happy
Earth?
U.S. Pride to everyone who celebrates. Boo. I think that what it actually is, it's a late Pride celebration to mark the end of Pride Month and be sad that it's ending. And so explosions, because it's like, ha! We are a very colorful threat to your conceptualization of the world, which is actually, you know, it infects you. It's an infection. It's bad. It's pathological. That's the word.
But now, let's go through the books so we
Fluval
can
always
discover...
knew there was no objective right answers in the game. True.
Let's go through the books so we can
It's a
discover
Kinder
which
Egg.
one is real.
Indiana can fucking hollow out my earth.
Indiana Jones and the Dinosaur
Ooh.
Eggs is real.
Oh, so you were all wrong?
As the publisher summarized, fresh from a ride on a Nazi submarine, Indiana Jones is persuaded by a beautiful missionary to search for her missing father in Mongolia. Professor Angus Starbuck has discovered a dinosaur bone in the Gobi Desert, but unlike other discoveries, this bone isn't ancient. As Indy crosses from China through a treacherous mountain pass to outer Mongolia, he runs afoul of the region's fiercest warlords. Meanwhile, the world's last innocent people dwelling in a Stone Age paradise are poisoned on the brink of destruction.
The last
Yeah.
innocent people.
Suddenly, Indiana Jones is dueling wild dogs and bloodthirsty killers in a desperate attempt to save the most historic discovery of the 20th century, the last living Triceratops.
Oh! Ooh.
But that's not all that's real.
Oh, what else?
Indiana Jones and the Hollow Earth. The publisher summarized this one with a violent storm, a dying Arctic explorer, and a curious wooden box make Indy the target of fanatical Nazi agents. Inside the box are a slice of Icelandic stone with mythological powers, and a journal hinting at the existence of an underground civilization near the top of the world. Indy and Eula Tornes, a beautiful Danish scientist, set out in the Arctic wastes, racing against Nazi explorers to search for the lost city. Their quest would lead them to a massive cavern beneath the snow, portal to the legendary Ultima Thule, the key to Hitler's mad plan for world domination.
Indiana Jones and the Nazi moon base.
But that's not all that's real.
Indiana Jones and the reptilians. What the fuck? Are you kidding
Indiana
me?
Jones and the Philosopher's Stone.
You trixied me with that,
Yeah,
Fluval.
and as noted by Cracked.com, the book begins with Indy's search for the crystal skull of Kozan, meaning that it begins with him searching for the crystal skull.
Wow.
This book is summarized by the publisher as, for centuries, the lust for wealth and immortality has driven men mad. Now Indiana Jones is called to London to recover an ancient alchemist's manuscript rumored to contain the formula both for turning lead into gold and granting his owner eternal life. Certain that a missing British alchemist and an insane Renaissance scholar are involved in the theft, Indy, along with the alchemist's beautiful sister, travels to Rome and straight into the hands of Mussolini's fascists.
Yeah, the catch is it'll give you immortality. It'll turn anything into gold. The catch is it will make you a turf.
The mad scholar Sarducci has stolen the Voynich manuscript, all right, but that's only half the story.
What?
The
Voynich manuscript?
The
They're
manuscript.
bringing Voynich in here?
The manuscript is really a map leading into the desert and the most ancient and magnificent crypt in the world, where Indiana Jones will either witness an astounding miracle of alchemy or become the tomb's next inhabitant. Also, he had Toth's face on the back of his head, which is why he wears a fedora to cover it up.
Yep. He tries to kill a small boy. They all become turfs. It's awful.
Also, Indiana Jones and the Unicorn's Legacy.
What the fuck?
Lost in the labyrinth of a Paleolithic cavern complex, Indy Jones
Indy Jones
encounters references to a mythological beast that may have existed nearly 20,000 years ago. And 5 years later, Dr. Jones confronts the legend again, and the woman who is hoping to find the fabled unicorn's horn.
She probably shouldn't fuck Indy.
No. But so is someone else from Indy's past, a man who will stop at nothing to obtain the ancient relic. Some say the unicorn's horn came from an animal made extinct by the Great Flood. Others say the horn is an effective antidote to poison and a mystical relic. Indy discovers the horn's power is less than benevolent, and the same can be said about the intentions of a certain beautiful art historian.
To be Indy and his partner's unicorn, Trollpug.
And
You
some
could
of the
be
other
a
ones
unicorn.
Are Indiana Jones
You
and the
can't
Army
write
of the
this
Dead,
stuff.
Indiana Jones and the Secret of the
Yeah.
Sphinx, Indiana Jones
Secret
and
of the Snakes.
and the Sphinx.
I'm sorry, it wasn't Secret of the Snakes, was it?
No, Sphinx.
Secret of the Snakes. That's why he hates them. It's in this book.
Indiana Jones and the Dance of the Giants.
Their secret is that they're all just really racist.
I like to imagine that Indiana Jones and the interior world is when Indiana Jones goes to therapy
Oh my god.
and discover the eternal world within his own mind.
It's like Inside Out.
It's like regarding Henry.
Oh my god. Why did it have to be secrets? How come they didn't use the book canon for the movies? Kathleen Kennedy.
Indiana Jones and the Sky Pirates.
Indiana Jones and the Pug of Destiny. Ow!
Indiana Jones and the Staff of Kings.
Ooh. Oh, I know what to do with that Staff King. Oh. Regarding Henry Jones Jr.
Indiana Jones and the
and
mystery
the Sky Captain of Tomorrow.
Indiana Jones and the mystery of Mount Sinai, where he fights a cyborg Nazi.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, this came out after Crystal Skull.
I'm so glad
Okay.
we have our own conspiracy superhero.
After finding a long-lost inscription in a Mayan pyramid, Indiana Jones is hot on the trail of the world's most dangerous weapon, something so important it could decide the fate of World War II. Not
Wiz?
surprisingly, a horde of Nazis are after the same thing.
I have a question for Wiz, because I think that they're the most likely to know. Is Indiana Jones, like, secretly radicalizing young people into conspiracy thinking and old people into conspiracies and right-wing bullshit? 'Cause that's all that is.
I don't approve of this one.
I feel like this is like all of it. It's just like, and the reptilians and the one, like, it's a step away from like Indiana Jones and it was the Jews all along. Like, I'm just like,
Oh, Indiana Jones and the Eye of the Tiger, where he meets Rocky.
Fluval, did you go to college with the interdimensional crystal skull aliens?
Yeah.
The books seem to be. This is like before YouTube pipelines. These books are what that was.
I mean, there was the
Maybe
plantation
Hitchhiker's
treasure, so yeah, it's not great.
Plantation? Oh my god. Yes, Doom Room talk. Conspiracies used to be fun. Indiana Jones and the Nazis did a few things right.
Young Indiana Jones.
Indiana Jones meets Q.
Indiana Jones and the Coming Storm.
Alex Jones pipeline.
Oh shoot, you're right. What if he's related? I'll delete it. I'll delete that clip if you do.
Oh my god.
But yes, they're all correct. All the answers are correct. And so obviously our leaderboard didn't change too much, as Henry Jones Jr. is still in first place. As we go to question 8. Club Obi Wan appears in which Indiana Jones movie? Raiders of the Lost Ark, Temple of Doom, Last Crusade, or Kingdom of the Crystal Skull? Which of the Indiana Jones movies features Club Obi Wan?
I love the idea of Club Obi Wan. Can you like get a destiny there? Is it like speed dating but like for your old man mentor?
I mean, I would hope so. So we did get a clip made.
No idea.
Someone did do a clip. We'll watch
okay.
We'll watch the clip someone made of this episode after we learn the answer to this question.
Do they sell death sticks
No,
there?
if you ask
No?
for death sticks,
okay.
they want you to go home and rethink your life.
It appears in the same film of Dan Aykroyd.
The seller of Crystal Skull vodka.
Now that's a name I haven't heard in a long time.
None of you said Raiders. 5 of you said Temple of Doom. 3 of you said Last Crusade. 2 of you thought it was Crystal Skull. The correct answer is...
Temple of Doom?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they go to Club Obi Wan in Temple of Doom. Oh, yeah, you're right. It's Crystal Head vodka, not Crystal Skull vodka. You passed my test, single walk run.
Good job. Damn, yeah, you passed that test. That's where the lounge singer friend is. Club
this is
Obi
Club
Wan.
Obi-Wan.
Beautiful.
It's in the opening, exactly.
It's the antidote to the poison you just drank, Dr. Jones. From the opening. It's pretty good vodka. You know what? I can't spell a lot of words either. Oh, okay. Biz, the hat. It's like a business hat.
Yeah, it's like a business hat. It's a cool fedora. Much like Indiana Jones has.
Kissed, like kissed.
And like Kismet.
And like Kismet.
But you know, before we get back to the leaderboard, I
Is
am the
Fluval
new
the new
Riz
Riz-
God.
yes.
I am the new Riz God.
Yes, that is true.
Yeah, no, I'm the new Riz God,
Yes.
so you better look out.
You better look.
And if Things from the Void wants to do anything with Fluval me saying I am the new Riz God,
I am the new
I
Riz
would
God.
fully approve of it. Charisma.
Charisma. Clip it and ship it.
Yeah, clip that, and then we'll be clipping and
Clipping the
shipping.
clip and the ship. the hot sensation originated on Wizworld Live.
Wow.
A clip and a clip and a clip.
Yeah, and the George Lucas Talk Show.
And the George Lucas Talk Show.
Which is Clip It and Ship It, where they...
Clip it and chip and clip and chip and clip and chip.
I don't know if TikTok's ready for me.
Make some TikToks. Riz and makeup coming out of your pores. Gotta wash your face, girl. But having a third-dimensional body repulsive anyways, so you might as well leave it because you're not voting every second.
Wiz is happy to finally be lumped in with the George Lucas Talk Show. Oh, but by the way, we actually have something else before we get to the next question.
Oh, okay.
Of course, it's... Club Obi Wan wasn't the last Jedi bar in the Indiana Jones series. The Super Nintendo game Indiana Jones Greatest Adventures features a similar reference with Sabayoth Bar.
Oh.
Which references the Thrawn trilogy's cloned Jedi Master Joruus Sabayoth.
Yeah. And it sort of sounds like something that the guy who wrote Dune would come up with.
Yeah.
And make fucking...
So now,
What's that guy's name?
Frank Herbert?
No.
Joruus Sabayoth?
No, the one who's playing the Emperor.
Christopher Walken?
I'm so excited to hear him say Frank Herbert words.
Yeah. But yeah, if Joruus Sabayoth ever shows up in Ahsoka, you could impress your friends by being like, hey, there's a bar named after him in an Indiana Jones video game?
Yeah. That's how you sound as cool as possible.
Yeah, that's how, look, Intern Forrest does it all the time, and everyone loves it every time he brings it up.
Loves it.
As we go to the leaderboard with intern Henry Jones, Junior, 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 Junior. Junior, 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 junior. Followed by Buddy Steve and Missy Bitch Williams.
I was gonna see if you had glitched out there for a second, Fluv.
No.
No, Fluval never glitches.
I never glitch.
Never.
No, I never glitch. Never.
No. Incapable. No glitching. You see? Perfect.
I wanted to wear a hat on a hat.
Yep.
Well, why don't we now go to our penultimate question?
The penultimate
question. Question number 9. What is Mutt Williams' first name? Henry, James, Matt, or William?
Wow. So Mutt is what they call the dog. So really they're just revealing that they're very not creative when it comes to naming
Mutt
dogs.
Mutt is his nickname. Is he Henry Jones?
Harland.
No. Is he Henry Williams, James Williams, Matt Mutt Williams, or William Mutt Williams?
Harginold.
This should have been a type 1. I would like to see what you came up with.
Oh, that's a good one. Herbert. Herginal. Herschel. Hieronymo. Spock.
Mutt Williams. Leonard Mutt Williams.
Snap.
Okay, Snap like Snap Wexley?
Yes.
Okay, 9 of you said Henry, and Henry is correct. His
yes.
name is... He's Henry Mutt Williams.
One of you was wrong.
He was born Henry Walton Jones III, but his mother Marion renamed him Henry Williams when she married Mutt's stepfather Colin Williams. And in Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, Mutt's look much like Michael Cera's look in Twin Peaks.
It's family.
No, actually,
family.
Yeah, exactly.
Family.
So exactly like Michael Cera's look in Twin Peaks, Mutt is inspired by, Single Walk Run has sounded the sus horn.
For Jim Jones. Jim Jones and the Cult of the Jungle.
Mutt Williams' look, much like Michael Cera's in Twin Peaks The Return, is inspired by Marlon Brando's look in The Wild One.
Wonderful.
And George Lucas described him as being, quote, sent to the American Graffiti School of Greaserland.
I love that.
By which I, of course, mean... Mutt was sent to the American Graffiti School of Greaserland.
Thank you, George.
You're welcome. You needed that high energy delivery that
we really did. I think it really elevates the show every time you give us that energy, you know?
You know what else elevates the show?
What?
Me!
That's true.
You know what else elevates the show?
What's that?
The leaderboard.
I love it.
Where Henry Jr. is in first.
Junior.
Oh, I misspoke. Henry Jones Jr. is in first, followed by Buddy Steve and Missy Bitch Williams.
You're welcome.
In fourth, it's What If Cod Was two of us. Makes What If Cod Was one of us look like What If Cod Was three of us. Okali Kawama in fifth. Wizdiana Jones, or Wizdiana for short, in sixth. Single Walk Run from a Giant Boulder in seventh. Potatoes Jones, Ishdiana Jones, Potatoes 2, Ish Potatoes 2. All have 0 points. Belongs in a Museum with -26. Indiana Bones Your Mom with -101. Harrison Toyota with -143. And the Young CBC Chronicles with -249, including the negative points I handed out.
Yes, suffering. Killing it. Hey, George, why do you answer why you originally made Marion super underage and they made her?
No. He doesn't want to answer.
I like this suffering Flulaloo. Having a goal and not meeting it. Wonderful source of suffering.
But now let's go to our final question. Wager your points now, assuming you have points. If you don't, you're kind of out of luck.
You're out of luck!
You should have done better. But this question will be about the movies.
Oh, well. Versus the books or video games. Or comic books.
Or the production of the movies.
Soundtracks. Are there audiobooks? Are there audio productions?
Yeah, probably. Is there radio plays? It is actually kind of about the production of the movies.
The movies.
Heartbreak feels good in a place like that.
Like the movies.
No, but Intern Forrest and Emily have seen
good in a place like
documentary about the fan shot-for-shot remake of Raiders.
Yes.
I got family.
Which of these Indiana Jones characters is not named after a dog? 3 of them are named after dogs, and 1 of them is not. Which is the only one of these characters not named after a dog?
Wow. Whose dog was named Marianne? Whose? Ooh, and 1 is not Mutt.
Yes.
Yeah. Indiana, I would name a dog any of these names. Fun question. I bet my whole family on this. Well, whether or not we'll take them from you. We will.
Yeah, no, you're gonna not have your
suffer.
family for much longer either way.
I got a bad feeling about this.
You don't know enough about this franchise. Well,
happily take 0 points.
Okay. None of you said Indiana Jones. That was... None of you said Indiana Jones. 5 of you said Marion Ravenwood. 6 of you said Short Round. None of you thought it was Willie Scott.
You all thought Willie Scott definitely dog. Indiana Jones definitely dog. Oh!
Yeah, Marion is the correct answer.
Should have bet it all. Rolling in the deep.
Marion was named after Lawrence Kasdan's grandmother.
Wow.
And her last name is taken from Ravenswood Lane in California. Indiana Jones is, of course...
Lost everything.
Indiana Jones is named after George Lucas's dog, Indiana, who also inspired Chewbacca.
Someone with a short, round dog, Wiz.
Short Round is named after the pet dog of Temple of Doom writers Gloria Katz and Willard Huyck.
I thought the dog would be named Raven.
And Willie Scott is named after Steven Spielberg's dog, Willie. And her full first name is Wilhelmina, which is a reference to the Wilhelm scream.
That's incredible.
So Wilhelmina.
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 Wilhelmina. Hello. Wilhelmina.
Yeah, shockingly, the writer who gave you a loner named Han Solo had inside jokes hidden in the names of his movies the whole time.
All the way down. Ooh, love the theremin. Love it.
Thank you for that theremin. That planet was destroyed by Adam Fink.
Thank you so much, Adam Fink. Thank you so much. CB Sleepy, love the suffering. Is Han Solo an inside joke? I think that it suggests a conspiracy.
He's like a loner.
He's a loner. There were so many priceless artifacts on that planet. They belong atomized.
They belong in an asteroid field.
Oh, fuck my face.
No.
No.
I don't fornicate.
Nope.
That's beneath me. This is like Stephen Premmel level of slander.
Yeah. Hand Solo.
But you know what that means.
What does it mean?
We get to find out who our winner is.
Who's our winner?
In third place, it's single walk run from a giant boulder.
Congratulations!
In second place, it's Okali Kawama.
Kalima.
And in first place, it's none other than Buddy Steve.
Congratulations,
Buddy Steve. Buddy Steve, if you're out there, send us your address.
Buddy Steve.
So we can send you a prize that only you get.
Claps, well done, clapping.
But there's one prize everyone gets.
Yes! Yes! I love seeing a planet destroyed.
And they say we don't destroy planets anymore.
They say we don't destroy planets anymore. Yeah, shocking news.
And you know what else is shocking?
What?
The year just flew by for lowly third dimensional beings because next week it's already Prime Day.
It's already Prime Day?
And so we'll be bringing you some Prime trivia questions next week.
Wonderful. Negative points feel good in a place like
And you
this.
better believe we'll see you then because
They named the planet Indiana.
we have your coordinates.
We do.
Get that clean. Say it again.
Oh, farewell. Thank you for suffering for our amusement.
So it's the clean outro again. Say it again.
Thank you for suffering for our amusement.
Say it again.
Okay,
let's do it again.
All right, third dimensional beings just smell really bad. It's like a thing about being a third dimensional being and having actual mass versus like massless interdimensional beings, but regardless, you are able to produce suffering, which is so delicious. So thank you so much for giving that to us.
Here he comes. Swimming closer than farther away.
Fluval